Good evening, all my South Orange Mayport listeners, and all those other listeners in the towns of Millburn, Livingston, Irvington, West Orange, East Orange, Orange and Newark. Welcome to In the Village with Anselm on the South Orange Mayport Online Radio Experience, and live on the World Wide Web at somore.org. And the only radio show covering all your news, opinions, politics, talk, and sports happening in the South Orange Mayport communities. You can listen to us every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. And reach us at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626 to participate in the discussion. We have an interesting program lined up for you this evening, and I look forward to your participation in the discussion. Now, as many of you may know, when you're doing a radio program, even though it's an hour-and-a-half radio program, it may take you almost double the time just doing research for the program. And I came up on a message board, and the message board is titled The Real Story on Mayport South Orange Public Schools. And we're going to be getting in details with respect to that tonight. The real story on Mayport South Orange Public Schools. So don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. This is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. You do want to hear about this message board. And if you haven't, it's from city-data.com. City-data.com. The real story on Mayport South Orange Public School. And you know we do it here in the Village and some of the South Orange Mayport Online Radio Experience. We give you the news from the different online newspapers, online websites, from the South Orange Mayport websites, from the school district websites, from the Community Coalition on Race, from the many different online newspapers and websites that covers South Orange and Mayport. So let's go directly to the Mayportian.com, where my good friend Joe Strupp always have some interesting things on Mayportian.com. And I must tell you, I got to give Joe Strupp a lot of credit, because since I have been broadcasting here in the Village of Anselm on the South Orange Mayport Online Radio Experience, almost daily, Joe has an article about Tuscan School. So it seems like Joe may have a love-hate relationship with the Tuscan Elementary School. Sometimes he writes good things, and sometimes he writes things that are indifferent. So Joe must be really, I think he's very close to the principal at Tuscan Elementary School, Malika Majid, because he's always writing something about that school principal. Anyway, according to the Mayportian.com, Tuscan School meeting draws concerns about security ICE. More than 3 months after the uproar over an NBC reporter who was able to get into Tuscan School and roam around, school officials were still responding to the parents' concern at a principal roundtable at the school on Wednesday night. Principal Malika Majid and Superintendent Brian Osborne were joined by other school officials and about 24 parents who also raised concerns about the recent snow and ice problems. The district reminded parents of the new policy put in place, requiring visitors to the school to phone ahead and make an appointment, and also went over policies that include using staff members to escort visitors to and from classes. Osborne also reported that only one breach of security had occurred district-wide since the NBC reporter saying it occurred at Tuscan. But in the case of ice and snow, the district offered few answers or plans that showed the situation will be improved anytime soon. So there you have it. Joe, as usual, continued to give his feedback on what's going on at Tuscan Elementary School. Senior ShopRite trip this week. For those of you who did not know it, Maplewood offers free minibus trips to ShopRite in Millburn twice a month. The next one is Friday. Call 973-763-0750 today if you want to register for tomorrow's trips. Other trips scheduled this spring are March the 28th, April the 11th and 25th, May 9th and 23rd, and June 13th and the 27th. For the life of me, I guess I don't understand the ShopRite trips, but just maybe there's a lot of residents in South Orange and Maplewood who likes to shop at ShopRite instead of shopping at Pat Mark or maybe Whole Foods or maybe Trader Joe's. So I'm just trying to understand why you will leave Maplewood in order to go to ShopRite. Third Spanish teacher out at Maplewood Middle School. So much drama among the Spanish classes at Maplewood Middle School. You may recall last fall, 2 Spanish teachers departed, one for a surprising new job in the middle of a semester, and the other who was fired apparently for making inappropriate personal comments about herself to students. Well, now it seems the third has been released, and sources contend it's at least partially because she missed well over 30 days. It's unclear why she had missed so many days. And there you have it. Those are the latest news from my good friend Joe Strapp from the Maplewoodian.com. Let's go over to the Essex News Daily. The Ethical Culture Society offers many events in March. The Ethical Culture Society of Essex County is located at 516 Prospect Street in Maplewood and can be reached at 973-763-1905. The society is hosting the following events in March. Coming up on March 9th at 11 a.m., we have Michael Lally, Our Roots, a Source of Strength. That's this Sunday at 9, Sunday, March the 9th at 11 a.m., Michael Lally, Our Roots, a Source of Strength or Conflict. Then on Friday, March the 14th, we have Folk Friday. Come and sing along to this special Folk Friday to celebrate the life and songs of Pete Seeger. Bring friends, instruments, and your good spirits. All are welcome. And then Sunday, March the 16th at 11 a.m., we have Martha Gallagher, the American Ethical Union, and what it means to us. Follow that on March the 23rd at 11 a.m., Rosa Pinzino, the less discussed problems that the LGBT community faces. That's the less discussed problems that the LGBT community faces. And then on March 30th at 11 a.m., we have Deborah Prince, Religion Beyond Stained Glass Window, an insider's view of Rabbi Joachim Prince. So you can follow up those things at the Ethical Culture Society. Let's go over to the Alternative Press. Donald Road construction proposal divides Maplewood Planning Board. You in for a big fight, said Maplewood Planning Board consultant Robert Bratt. 9 members of the Maplewood Planning Board gathered Tuesday night for the continuation of a proposal that will subdivide 3 existing lots into 5 lots from 67 to 79 Donald Road, each to contain a 2-family house. The meeting began with project designers from Clawson Architects, Axton licensed engineer and architect Rich Keller to speak. Keller explained the revisions that have been made to accommodate the members' suggestion made in the previous meeting on February 11th. Many board members had issues with the idea of the houses being so close to each other and the matter of the fire department parking lot being so close to homes. Architect Marvin E. Clawson, who is overseeing the project, gave examples of similar projects being done elsewhere, including Queens, New York, that have been successful. Clawson described how the revisions on this project will promote open space, complement Donald Road, and present no detriment to public health. South Orange detailed changes to commuter parking. The Board of Trustees announced last Monday that the South Orange Village has finalized a sale for the redevelopment project at 3rd and Valley Street with real estate firm Jonathan Rose Coss. Along with the redevelopment process comes several changes to parking. Lot number 7 has been closed, eliminating 133 commuter parking spaces. Village Administrator Barry Lewis Jr. apologized for the short notice given to commuters. Certainly, we could have done better in notifying the public, he said. According to the village website, in order to make up for the lost spots, they have added 145 spaces throughout town, including Waterlands Park and a parking lot adjacent to the firehouse. Some are probably more attractive and closer, Lewis said of the new space. I think they provide as good as an alternative as we could, considering the circumstances. Seton Hall University to purchase Marylawn property. Seton Hall University has entered into a contract with the Sisters of Charity of St. Elizabeth to purchase the property on Scotland Road, which formerly was the Marylawn of the Oranges Academy. The university plans to move its graduate medical professional programs to the location, according to Dennis Garbini, Seton Hall's Vice President of Administration. This will include physical therapy, occupational therapy, physician's assistant, sports medicine, and sports therapy program, which are currently taught on the main campus. The sale is contingent upon the ability to transfer a clean title as well as zoning approvals for the continued use of the property for educational purposes. This issue is scheduled to come before the Zoning Board of Adjustment in early May. The resolution of the title issue may take a number of months, Garbini said. And also, what's going on this week ahead in the next few days left in South Orange and Maplewood? Many different activities. Tomorrow at 10:30 a.m., we have Seton Stories at the South Orange Public Library, Stories and a Craft presented by Seton Hall students. At 7 p.m., we have Jazz in the Loft, the Vince Hector Quartet at SOPAC. And then at 7:30 p.m., we have Columbia High School presents Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats at the CHS Auditorium located at 17 Parker Avenue in Maplewood. Then on Saturday, March the 15th at 9 a.m. to 12 noon, we have Talk to the Maplewood Township Committee at the Public Works Recycling Center located at 359 Boyden Avenue in Maplewood. Meet with the Township Committee informally to discuss ideas and concerns. This session is an open public session at which no action is taken. Then from 1 to 3 p.m., we have the Maplewood Historical Preservation Commission open house at the Maplewood Main Library. Learn about the history and architecture of your Maplewood home. Discover information on possibly early photographs of your home and discuss repairs, replacement materials, and resources. Then at 8 p.m., we have Richard Thompson at SOPAC. And on Sunday, March the 16th at 2 p.m.,